Hello guys, this is Spicy Bill. Welcome back to another episode of Gunpla review. So today we'll be looking at the general machines or the GMs from Universal Century, except for that guy right there. That's from the high-grade Bill fighter line from the episode of Gundam Bill Fighters with the Gunpla Mafia, the Gunpla Mafia GM, which I, put on some Earth Federation decal because we've been, in need of a revived version of a GM. And I think that guy could be a good candidate for, a revived version of the high-grade Universal Century GM. But I guess we'll see. I hope that we get one in 2019, but who knows? All right. Anyway, let's start off with this guy right here. Okay, let's get him off the stand. So this is the GM from high-grade Bill Fighters. So yeah, this is actually a super nice kit. It's got super nice articulation. It's actually based off the Gundam Leopard Da Vinci. Yeah, Leopard Da Vinci. So it's got all the articulation similar to that kit, and it's really nice. So we got these. We actually have ankle rockers right here via polycap. We also have a ball joint for the feet and a hinge for the feet, so that's incredibly good. And we also got double jointed knees. We got the thigh swivel, and we also got the rotation. Rotation at the hip joint. The skirt can be, I think you can split the skirt if you want the front skirt to have individual articulation. Side skirt is very minimal, so don't need to worry about that. Each and every one of these panels on the side can be removed, so you can, add extra accessories to it. We have the waist articulation right there and ab crunch. Head is on the hinge, and the head can go all the way up, so that's really nice. Ball joint for the head. We have this swing out shoulder system right here. I know this look kind of odd if you have them both open up like that, but hey, at least we get more articulation. This is designed for weapon posability. So like when it's holding like a sniper rifle or something like that, makes it more effective. And it only comes with one of this weapon. If you want more weapons, you have to buy the GM weapon set. So let me just demonstrate real quick on how to do. Now it does have some issues. For example, you just see one of the issues right here with this kit are these panels on this forearm that like to fall off very easily. Anyway, let's go ahead and show you one of those gimmicks. And they also come with the hands from, some of the parts from the GM Bill knuckle set for the Gundam version. I think it's called Kaku, the angular version. Just the hand options, like the smaller hand options or the medium-sized hand options. Anyway, so you get like very nice you get extra piece of articulation right there for the wrist joint. Anyway, this is to make it so when they go into the sniping pose, it's a little bit more convincing. This is a bad choice for hands, but either way, you see what I'm talking about. Makes it a lot easier to pose when you're gonna do sniping poses. Like the scope can be almost, the scope can just go right onto the head. So that's actually really, really nice. And this weapon option is actually very versatile. So, let's say if you don't want to have the sniper, you can convert it into a rifle. First by getting rid of the scope. Like that. I think this piece remains intact. Like so. And then you remove the stock. And you just grab various parts and attach to it. It's very versatile, so you can pretty much make whatever you want. So yeah, let's go ahead and make like a rifle or something. There we go. So you can make like a beam rifle like that, or anything. It's really nice. This is a very nice kit. And also have 3 different head options, so if you don't want to have the regular GM head, you can use something more weird. something more Gundam Age-like, or something more Gym Command-like. Look at that. That's pretty much a Gym Command, like the Commander type head. So you can have the Grunt head, or you can have the Commander style head. Look at that. This is the Gym Command space type, and the head is very similar to that of a Gym Command space type. So that's really good. Okay, so yeah, this is actually one of my favorite kits from High Grade Build Fighter line. This thing is just awesome. And I think at the time of this video, we also have the option to get the GBM frame, which is also based on this kit. It just have like a different torso and different head option, and different armor options and feet options. It's still the same base kit as the Leopard Da Vinci, but yeah, that's a very nice kit. But so is this one. And like I said before, the problem are these panels on the forum that like to come off. So just be aware of that. Yeah, the Gym weapon is awesome. Like, you get all these parts for customization. You can make like five or six different weapons using the option. So that's definitely nice. It also comes with an extra beam rifle. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's the Gym. Let's get all the Gym stuff out of the way first. As you can see, I also put decal on it because it's just so awesome. You know, it needs more detail. Next, we're going to talk about the Commander type for the Gym. This one here is the Gym Command Space type. So basically, it's like the Commander version of a Gym for space use. And this guy's got this very weird beam rifle here. You do have to paint all the detail here on the beam rifle. And let's see, I put on a lot of water slide decal on this one too, because it's an older kit, so it's very outdated. I think this kit you can probably get for around $10 nowadays. But yeah, anyway, the articulation is very limited, as you can see right here. There is no toe, there's no leg, there's no hinge for the leg. It's just a polycap that goes into that ball. As a ball socket that goes into this polycap. So yeah, super limited articulation. The ankle can move. We got a Surprisingly, we have a double jointed knee. Very nice. Yeah, no thigh cut whatsoever. You can see right here, ball joint to the polycap, articulated side skirts. And I do have a very serious problem with these beam sabers. Ooh, and one of the water slide decal just came off. Which one is this? Wow, what is up? I need to... I think this is before I start using Mr. Mark Setter. So yeah, these oh, the caution decal on the leg came off. I don't know if I can salvage this one. I think it's salvageable. Let me fix that in a bit. Let me set this aside. That's awful. Okay, anyway, the beam saber handles can come off. It's very similar to that of the Gym Sniper, but these things are very loose. So when you put your finger here accidentally, you know, when you're holding onto the kit, it's very possible that you can knock these loose like that. So just be aware of that. You don't want to glue them in because, you know, if you're gonna use it for the beam sabers, then it's stuck. And we got this very nice thruster backpack on the back. You can articulate the waist skirt. It's just a basic ball joint. The torso is fused completely, so no ab crunch whatsoever. Like I said before, this thing is very annoying. So you know what, I'm going to just leave this off. Yeah. Anyway, no butterfly joint for the shoulder. It's just a straight peg. And the arm can go perpendicular, surprisingly. We have a single bend at the elbow, and it's more than 90 degrees, so that's not too bad. We also got the shield connector here, which is very nice. The shield looks pretty, you know, gymish. Yeah, very generic. And the head is on the ball joint. It's fused, so there's no neck articulation whatsoever. And surprisingly, if you look closely, there's nothing behind the visor. So what you get to see is the ball joint. If you look closely, you can see the ball joint inside the head. That is what I call cheap. But either way, most people won't notice that if you're looking at it from far away. It's an okay kit. It's not something I would recommend. I hope we see gym command, revive version of a gym command, along with the regular gym in the HUC line. Hopefully, and maybe a Zaku too, or something like that. A Zaku 2 actually, but yeah. Really nothing to write home about. I will only recommend this if you're, a very dedicated Earth Federation fan or you're just a completionist. Yeah, I think that's that. Right, so that's the gym command. And we're going to talk about this guy right here. This is the gym type C, which is like a slightly, it's like a variant of the regular gym. So it's a gym type C. For what purpose, I don't know. It's not for close quarter combat. It's just another variant of the GRUNTS. And this thing was seen in 0083 Stardust Memory. Yeah, it's just a very basic GRUNTS. And this time it's got 4 thrusters on the back, extra thrusters on the back skirt. But this one has a lot better articulation. So this is definitely a step up. So we got the ball joint here for the feet, and we also got the ankle armor that can articulate. Double jointed knee, just barely 90 degrees. Old style articulation here for the hips. The front skirt can also be split. The torso is one piece, but we do have a waist articulation here. This time we got the butterfly joint here for the shoulder. And you can do the rotation. The arm can go perpendicular, and we have double jointed elbow. And the neck is also fused. Actually, no, there's a hinge right here for the chest, and then the ball joint for the head. Yeah, this is a superior kit compared to the gym command and the gym co-district. There's a whole bunch of gyms, but this is like the one with the most articulation right now. For the regular gyms, not the gym 2s or the gym 3s. But yeah, if you're looking for like a normal gym-ish, I think the gym type C is probably something that you want to consider, because it's just a little bit more modern than the others. Alright, so very generic kit, very generic suit, and we're going to talk about this one right here. This is the Origin version of the Gundam High Grade Origins version of the Gym Guard Custom. So technically this is a customized suit, but it's a prototype suit, so yeah. And I want to showcase this one because I want to compare this kit to the Gym GM. A lot of people say the Gym GM has the best articulation when it comes to gyms. Well, this kit blows the Gym GM out of the water. It's got much better articulation. For example, it's got this super nice waist joint right here. That's very nice. The front skirt is kind of hindered. However, it's 2 different pieces. So yeah. We also got the thigh cut. We got a double jointed knee that goes a lot farther than the Gym GM. We got the ankle articulation right here. Very similar. It's got the ankle rocker, and the ankle armor can also move. And we also, well, unlike the hip, and we also have armor separation. So that's definitely a lot better. We also have the swing out polycap right here, and swing out function, which is really not that useful, but hey, more articulation, right? So yeah, this guy definitely outshines the Gym GM. Also, it's got a lot more detail, although a lot of these are just, dry transfer decals. But yeah, this guy definitely has much more articulation than the Gym GM. And it's basically somewhat of a prototype version of the Gym. If I have to choose, I think I will have to go with this one. Yeah, this is definitely this guy definitely got the upper hand. But this kit is still very nice. It's it's a little bit more solid because it's got less gimmicks. This guys have a little bit too much articulation, and just a little bit more parts. So when you have a kit that has a lot of parts, things tend to happen unintentionally, so just be aware of that. Something like this is very simple, and you don't really have to worry about parts coming out except for these stupid panels on the forearm. So overall, these are very nice kits. I definitely recommend 3 of these kits. These 3 are definitely a go. Depends on your budget. This kit you can probably get for around 10 bucks right here. This kit probably around 12 to 15, and this kit's gonna cost you the most, probably around 18 to $20. So yeah, all pretty decent kits. I will skip out on that kit. I'm gonna have to fix this kit now. I have to fix that water slide decal. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the gyms. I have more gyms coming up, so stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.